Hey guys, Carlo here. Welcome to the channel, and today we're going to compare the newly released Adidas Yeezy 500 Bone White with the Adidas Yeezy 700 Analog. Let's go! Before we get started, let me just give a quick shout out to the sponsor of today's video. Of course, I'm talking about Rose Gold and Black. Rose Gold and Black is a premium men's accessories maker based out of Australia. So if you guys are looking for amazing quality bracelets that won't break the bank, or necklaces and even fashion watches, you guys have to check their channel out. Now here's the good news for you all. I actually was able to hook you guys up with a 35% discount on their products. The link and detail on how you guys can do that can be found in the description box. This is the Yeezy 500 Bone White, and a lot of people are wondering if they should cop it or not, especially since the Yeezy 700 Analog is an option to purchase, or you probably already bought the Analog if you are a big fan of Kanye and Adidas. So the purpose of this video today is to figure out which of the two is the best one you should buy so that you can put that hard-earned money of yours to work and you just don't waste it. So first things up, let's talk about design and styling. In terms of the build of the shoe, they are very different because this one is just a mono shape. So it has like a boat type of shape for the shoe, while this one has more intricate like curves to the sneaker, as you guys can see this. I think I mentioned it during my unboxing. The Yeezy 500 Bone White really reminds me of an alien spaceship more than anything else because of all the pods that you see, especially here at the middle, and the different shapes on the paneling on both on the lateral and the medial side of the shoe. When it comes to the color, I feel that the Analog is slightly more on the white side, while the Bone White is a little bit more on the sail slash off-white slash cream color, and maybe that's why it's called Bone White. But the differences between the two are very hard to spot and very hard to notice if you're just talking about color. Simply put, if you are looking for a more subtle, chunky sneaker to wear, then the Analog is definitely the one for you. If you want something with more personality and with more oomph that can potentially turn heads despite it just being a white sneaker, then obviously the 500 Bone White is the sneaker that you should consider. Of course, we also have to talk about comfort and cushioning. Now, the default answer that I think a lot of people will say that the Yeezy 700 is better because it has boost in the midsole. To those who don't know, the Yeezy 500 uses the Adrenaline midsole technology of Adidas, while the Yeezy 700 uses the boost technology encased inside that midsole. However, the difference between the comfort and the cushioning of the two sneakers is actually kind of hard to notice. Why is that? The Yeezy 700, while it does have boost inside of it, it is encased in this thick foam midsole, and it has a rather rough and big outsole. So that's the black rubber outsole that you guys see here. So the boost is actually pretty far from the actual ground. So if you wear this and you are expecting, I don't know, like a Adidas Ultra Boost feeling or an Adidas Yeezy 350 feeling, you won't get that with the Yeezy 700. And when you take a look at, for example, this sneaker, I really feel that the Adrenaline midsole was specifically engineered and made for instances like this where you have a chunky shoe. So granted, it doesn't have boost, it is still amazingly comfortable. The cushioning, you can feel it all around. They get that amazing support for the middle part of your feet, and it's just a really well-built sneaker for performance. I mean, for cushioning and overall comfort. So if I were to pick, I really think that the Yeezy 500 is even slightly more comfortable than the Yeezy 700, and I hope I don't get like insane amount of hate comments for that just because this has boost, this doesn't have boost. Please take note, we have different feet. I have flat feet, I have wide feet, so it might be different from you guys. But if I were just being 100% honest, I kind of feel that the 500 actually edges out the 700 in terms of everyday comfort, despite not having any boost. And lastly, let's talk about value. When it comes to overall value, I feel that the 500 again wins because number one, the SRP is lower. You can actually cop this for just 12,000 pesos here in the Philippines, while the 700 line retails for 16,000 pesos. Please do take note also that the resale value of the 700s, including the Analog, isn't doing too well. You can probably cop one on the second-hand market even maybe brand new for maybe around 14, 15,000. If it is used, you should be able to cop it for significantly less because it gets dirty pretty fast. So that, I think, is the dilemma or the issue with the 700. Also, Kanye is coming out with a ton of new colorways of the 700 V1 as well as the V2. So I wouldn't be surprised if the prices of 700s continue to drop in the second-hand market. So if I were to pick between the two of which one I would want to wear, I'd actually go for the Yeezy 500 Bone White. Now, that's mostly because it is a little bit more unique and the shape and the styling is different, and I already have a lot of sleek white subtle sneakers. But again, if your need, guys, is that you want sleek chunky white shoes that are a little bit more on the subtle side, then obviously the analog is the way to go. But hey, if you want to be a little bit more different, check this out, the Yeezy 500 Bone White. Now, before we end the video, I want to bring two more shoes inside the equation. This is the Adidas Yeezy 700 V2 Static. This is the Adidas Ozweego. So why am I bringing these two shoes out? If you want the ultimate, like, hype sneaker, the hype chunky sneaker, this is probably the best one that you guys can cop today, the Yeezy 700 V2 Static. If you were to go over the resale value of all the Yeezy 700s, I think this one comes out on top, especially since the value of the Wave Runner has dropped considerably low, down to like $400, $500 compared to where it used to be prior to the restock. So if you are looking for like the most hype 700 pair to pick up, this one is at the top of the list right now. So if the only thing you're after is hype, then this one you can pick up for a big amount of money. I think it's selling for like 30,000 pesos now. However, I just want to also give you guys an option if you don't have too much money, but you still want a chunky sneaker. One great option that you should consider is the Adidas Ozweego. The Adidas Ozweego, like what I mentioned earlier, sells for just 6,500 pesos, and it gives a lot of Yeezy vibes. You have that wide base for the midsole, you have the mesh upper with elements of suede in different parts of the shoe, you have that nice plastic piping that runs along the back to the middle of the sneaker, and it even has like 3M hits to give it a bit more pop. Also take note that the pad on the tongue is actually layered with leather to give it a more premium vibe and look. So 6,500 for this versus 12,000 pesos for this. And as you can see, the difference between the two, while obvious if you can put them side by side, if you rock an entire outfit, I think you can get a lot of value out of a sneaker such as this as well. But I want to bring one more sneaker to your attention. Let's say you don't have a lot of money at all and your budget is just around 2,000 pesos. You can get the all-white version of the World Balance Invictus. The World Balance Invictus, sells for 2,199 pesos. It is a local brand, and if you actually put it side by side, the Adidas Ozweego, you'll be surprised with the quality that the Invictus brings to the table. This is a pretty well-made shoe in context when you compare it to a 6,500 peso sneaker. So I'm all praises for the sneaker. You guys definitely have to consider it and check it out, especially if you don't have that much money to spend on a good pair of chunky kicks. Again, 2,199. Those were the sneakers that I wanted to share with you guys in today's vlog, and as usual, we have our power up words of wisdom for the day. And the person that I want to bring in front of you today to talk to you is none other than a fellow Filipino sneaker YouTuber. His name is Sean Santamaria. By the way, guys, if you like my content, chances are you will love his delivery style and content as well. So please do check him out. Now let's hear from him for our daily power up words of wisdom.
Hey guys, my name is Sean Santamaria, and I'm here to tell you about my top 3 tips on how to impress a girl. I'm no relationship expert, but I kind of know what I'm talking about. Number 1 is grooming. Okay, that's the first thing that a girl notices. Clean your nails, cut your hair. If you have a beard, keep it close to your chin, okay? Keep it close to your face, trim your mustache, have clean teeth, smell good. That's very important. That's number 1, grooming. Number 2, be confident, be yourself. Nothing is sexier than confidence. When you speak to a girl, look at her eyes. Compliment what she's wearing. That's confidence, guys. And the third quality that a woman will like in a guy, and this is probably the most important, is being kind. Kindness is such a signature of the strong. I preach about this every time I end my videos. Be kind, that's more important than sneakers, but it goes way beyond that, okay? A woman appreciates a strong man with a kind heart. Be kind.
Ooh.
Guys, my name is Sean Santamaria. I do sneakers, I do travel, and everything in between. My link is at the description. I'd appreciate a sub if you like my content. Thank you.
Thanks, Sean. Guys, if you loved what you just heard and you want to see more videos on sneakers, life and manhood, and I don't know, adulting, check his channel out. The link to Sean's channel can be found down below. And speaking of Sean, we actually have an ongoing giveaway. We're giving away a Jordan 4 bread. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. Follow me on Instagram and join our Facebook community. The details to that giveaway, the link to the mechanics is down below in the description box. Make sure you guys join. Good luck. And that, ladies and gentlemen, wraps up our vlog for today. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you're all having a great weekend, and I pray that you all have an amazing week ahead. Well, next week. Peace. God bless. What's up? Boom. So, Sean, which is the one that you prefer the most? Maybe you can rank them 3, 2, 1. Least your favorite, the second one, and then your most favorite and why.
Okay, easy task for me. I've always wanted the analogs. This is the 700 V1 analog. I don't own a pair. I've been a New Balance guy the last several months.
Me too, because of him,
But we still love the Adidas Yeezys. This is number one, basic, simple.
So that's your favorite?
Sort of thing. This is the top. It's my favorite,
okay, so that's the favorite.
I don't own one, let me just make that clear. Second would be the 700 V2s. Same philosophy as with the V1s. Nice and clean with the hits of gray. It will go with anything. It's very versatile, and it's me. You know, I don't like white sneakers because I don't like dirty sneakers, but this is kind of dirty already, so I guess this is the exception. The third would be the brand new, the latest drop, the bone white.
Dear.
Okay, it's the last in the list, but it doesn't mean but it doesn't mean I don't have love for the sneaker. I love the simplicity and the rebellious nature of the 500. It's the only Yeezy carrying the adiprene midsole, and I think it's a good feature. And yeah, it does look like an alien ship.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so amongst these three sneakers, for me, I will choose, of course, the Statics. This is my number one. I mean, the design of these sneakers are really, really dope. I like the 3M hints all over the place. So this is my number one. My number two will actually be this one.
Yay!
This 500. I don't actually own a pair. I don't actually own a pair, but I'm planning of getting one because I know that this won't sell out fast. So let me, after this vlog, I'll probably go to Adidas and check out if I could get a pair. So this is my second, and my third is actually the analogs. Guys, all the 700 release this year, the new ones, I have, except for these. Okay, my number three will be the analogs. It's not that I don't really like these sneakers, but if you've noticed, if you were following my channel, amongst all the 700s, this is the only pair that I don't have personally. It's my partner Froilan who got this pair because I'm not really into the all white. I thought it was an all white, but now looking at it closely, it's not really all white. It's actually a good sneakers, but if I will rank these three, this will be the least favorite amongst this compared to the 500 and the 700 V2.
Hey.